Well, good morning. Just the next part of the dumpster score. Some good news, some bad news. Let's start with the bad news. This is the SR 560, and the chip that died took out more of the PCB than I thought. And so, even though I've removed it, replaced it, hooked other stuff up, replaced the tantalum cap, some of the traces are not joining up again, even though they were joined before I extracted the IC. So what I think is there's some problem or some thing with the PCB that's stopping the solder getting in and touching the traces. Maybe the plated through part of the holes was pretty much destroyed. Anyway, what I'm going to have to do is go back in at some other point and actually drop in some bodge wires to hook everything back up. I don't think there's anything specifically wrong with the unit. Apart from that, I think that if we do that, everything should work. Ground and stuff still connected, seem to be connected to the right points. Anyway, I'm going to put that aside because I don't really need a low noise preamp at the moment. I have a bunch of other stuff in the dumpster score. So we'll take this out of the way. And we'll take a look at the current shunt. Drink of the day is just some soda water. I've said this before, but buying a soda stream is very satisfying. You can have soda water whenever you want. You don't have to bring it home from the store and so on. Anyway, here you can see this is let me zoom in a little bit so that we can get a little bit better of a view. What you can see here is this is a 9230A series current shunt. And this is the 15 amp version. I think they go from like 10 amps to 150 amps. It needs to be given a good clean. But it's missing the knobs that you would use to attach your cables to. You would then screw those knobs down and that would attach them there. And then this is where you would read the voltage. You can see across the I think this is nichrome wire here, between the two should be, half an ohm. So if you put, 2 amps through here, we should read 1 volt on the meter. Now, it has a break, and you can see that whoever declared this was out of cal and broken was pointing out where it was so that somebody could notice. Because when you look from the front, if we have a look here, and again, let me zoom in on the other camera, you don't really see anything wrong with it. But, if we come in and take a look at the side here and zoom in a bit further with the main camera, let's see if we can get it to focus. Come on, focus. Come on. That might be the best I can do on this. But you can see that that's where the break is. It's actually in the potential piece of the copper. So clearly, this unit is not going to pass calibration. But we should, just because that's just reading the potential. So theoretically, let me get my pointy stick, we might be able to just simply bodge a wire across or a small piece of copper, because that's all we're reading is just the voltage. I did ask on the metrology section of the EV blog if anyone's ever repaired these things, and so far I've got a couple of suggestions, but nothing really more than just simply dropping a line across there. Anyway, let's take a look and see where how it works right now. Let's see if it does work. So what I have, let's get my meter out here, and we'll turn it on. We'll turn it on to the connection, the 0 ohm thing, whatever. I can't think of the bit where we can tell where stuff's connected. So, yep, that's connected. That's connected. That's connected. That's connected. Okay. So it seems to be, let's make sure that let me just get in there and make sure that that copper is touching. Okay, there we go. I just pushed it onto the other side of it so that the natural springiness is pushing it back. So let's go back here. And now what we'll do is I will turn on I'll plug this in, so let's drop this in and hopefully this will work. So what I should be able to do is to turn on my power supply. It's a DP 832, so it's only capable of 3 amps, but let's set it to current, and let's turn on that that output. Okay. And now if I if I connect these together, we should read what do I have it set? I have it set for 3 amps, so we should read 1.5 volt or so there. So yeah, so there's probably some resistance in the wire that needs to be worked out, but we're getting roughly something there. So clearly that's the only problem with the thing. Let me try setting 2 amps and see what happens. We should see the same thing. Should see about a volt this time. There you go. We're seeing about a volt. So let me turn that off. So I think that what I can do is, and let me pull this out of the road, and maybe we zoom in a bit more, zoom back in a bit. What I think I can do is, this is a great lump of copper here, so this is going to be a huge thermal mass, but I think I might be able to just heat up, get a thin copper wire and just heat up this side, put some flux on it, and just get a wire to join across. Because really what I want is a low I want a low impedance connection to enable me to use these items here. And that's really all they are, is just connected to there. So, you could literally also just read the voltage across there, but it has a little thermo couple there to sort of, I guess, to take out the change in the nichrome wire. Anyway, that's where we sit with this guy. So what I'll do is I'll wait out to see if we have some more feedback from the EV blog on repairing it, and if we get something, we'll might do a quick repair. That seems pretty straightforward. I need to go buy some bolts for this thing here because I don't have the knobs. So I think they're like 1/4 20s or something. But we might go do something like that and see how we go. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting, and I will catch you again later.